Welcome back, Captains and Admirals, to another video with a funny muffler. And today we're doing a review of Big Fat Krell's replay he sent in to us. So he's on Shatter, he's in a division with a Vladdy, and he's using the Riga USSR heavy cruiser. So I don't own the Riga myself, but I'm currently on the Talon, so I'm gonna have to go off the base stats. So bear with. Obviously, I've watched the game in advance, and it is a good game, so I would recommend sticking around and seeing what happens, because it goes to prove that you don't need huge amounts of damage to do pretty well. So, for the Riga, sure shot, big guns, superior AP damage. And it is a heavy cruiser, so she does have pretty decent armor. So, with this cruiser, you ideally going to want to nose in. You're not going to want to sail broadside because, yet again, you've got armor, but enough for battleships especially to arm and do huge damage. So you want to nose in, present a decent angle, but you don't want to over angle because otherwise you're just defeating the purpose of the armor. You're better off just nosing in completely if you are concerned. But the problem is, any captain worth their salt, if you're gonna nose in and they can't penetrate you, you know, they're probably gonna end up knocking your guns out. And that is a tip for anyone: if you see a ship and you can't pen it, switch to HE if you want. But don't forget, if your guns are big enough and you can penetrate the casemate, hit their guns and just knock their guns out. And I'm looking at you, Jean Bart and Richelieu's. So, 38,000 hit points as standard. Armor 16 to 260 millimeters. So, you've got decent armor for a cruiser. Yet again, you're not going to want to go side on to anything. But Krell is going for the B cap at the moment. He is getting crossfire with something. He's fired HE'd him, luckily. She does have a bit of torpedo damage reduction, 19%. She's also got, as you can tell, heals, sonar, and radar, and Krell has popped his sonar, which, to be fair, is the move to do here. You don't want to use that radar too soon. So there is a destroyer there. 3.2 kilometers. Here he comes. Is he back? Yeah, he's backing up. Range. But yeah, decent guns for a cruiser, 220 millimeters, 3 triple mounted. Here he comes. Now Krell has pushed to HE in anticipation. No, he fired a bit too soon there. Some of his shells did eat the island, and I think the destroyer's done the same as well. I think, yeah, 2 of those are going to detonate on the island. So that's definitely going to save Krell because the other 2 are just going to slide on by now. If the third one hadn't have hit the island, that probably would have hit him. But I don't think it would have made much of a difference because it's not going to save this mass. Because not only is this mass got him, got Krell shooting him, I should say, but there's other ships firing on crossfires. See all the shells coming in, so even if he disappeared, then he would have got knocked out, and Krell's got a radar anyway, so. Now, you do want to fire mainly AP in this thing. This thing's AP is really good. So, as you should do, he's fired his HE off, then he's switching to AP. Some people do just switch to AP first as last. The guns are loaded, you may as well fire them. The AA defense is not fantastic, but it's 65 of 100. The AA is decent, but like I said, you're not going to really want to be on your own against carriers. Because, you know, as they start hitting you, especially if they hit you with like HE bombs, they're going to start knocking out your AA. And especially things like Implacables or Soviet cruise aircraft carriers with their skip bombs. We have an audio glitch there from Bell's division mate. So maximum speed 33.5 knots as standard. Turning circle is 920 meters. Damn. British shift time 16.2 seconds. Like I said, I don't have Krell's exact setup, so I'm not exactly sure. But if if I know Crouch, I think I do. He's probably got main battery mod, main battery mod 2, is it? For the dispersion. The top one that gives you the top speed increase. I can't remember what that one's called off the top of my head. I have to have a quick look now. Aiming systems mod 1, that's it. Yeah, for the dispersion. This thing doesn't have torso. It does have secondaries, which aren't too bad. Yes, they are cruiser secondaries, but you never write secondaries off. I would assume he has aiming systems mod 1. And especially on this ship, I would have the steering gears mod. You could go for propulsion and then have the steering gears mod 3, but I would go for mod 2 and then have concealment mod 1, just for the extra concealment. And I would like to think that Krell's gone for the gunfire control system mod 2 in the 4th slot, for the dispersion and range, for the dispersion reduction and the range increase. And Magami's incredibly low. He's getting secondary hits on it. We just lost some secondaries there. Come on, Krell. There we go. Close quarters expert in a cruiser. Very nice, Mr. Krell. Very nice indeed. But yeah, you're going to want to use AP all the way in this thing. Krell does have fully packed equipped as well, because as standard, you only get 2 of each consumable in the ship. And let's go to the concealment now. It is a Soviet cruiser. And Soviet cruisers don't tend to have very good concealment. And there's a Nuremberg in this game. Failed division much. So, he did just Citadel him. I'm surprised he Citadel him. I thought most of his shells would just pass through because of the thin armor. But, well, he got a Citadel. Yeah, I don't know why you'd mismatch ships. It's really unfair for the lower person if you do get matched higher up. Because they're going to verse ships that completely outclass them. But this game does have one balancing factor. HE. Can't pen it. Just burn it to death. But yeah, so the detectability is 14.2 kilometers standard. That's without the concealment mod equipped. Detectability by air is 8.5. And detectability in smoke is 8.8 when firing. And guaranteed detection is always the same. And that's 2. So, the Riga. Like I said, I'm working towards her. I've seen her in combat. I've seen Krell use her. She seems really good. Oh, and a very nice kill for Krell there. And a Citadel on the Helena. Fantastic. Come on now, Krell. Show us what you can do. There we are. Healing up now. So, Krell's team do have all the caps. And that doesn't mean he's going to win. But it is really skewed in their favour at the moment. They've got a lot of pressure on the enemy team. And you've got to think Krell's team could just stop firing and just sit right here. And the enemy team will lose on points. The enemy team need to start being proactive now and aggressive. Well, Synop's got Krell's name. That was close. He had some ricochets off him. Synop did get 2 penetrations though. Looks like we've got Krell's division mate moving up on the left there with the Vladivostok. If that Synop stays broadside, he's going to get absolutely slaughtered by that Vladdy. Let's be fair, Russian ships don't handle being shot on the side very well. And there we go. Devastating strike. Vladivostok taking another victim. I do like the Vladivostok, good ship. I am working towards the Spetsnaz. A lot of people have said the Vladdy's a better ship. But, we'll see. A lot of people don't like the Gascon, and I think it's a fantastic ship, so I'll make my own opinion up. Firing on the Richelieu. Some decent damage. Krell is using AL Avora, which is one of the Azure Lane USSR commanders. I think she was in Wave 2. Wait, 2 or 3? But hit on the right street then with the bloody. Krell's got 2 kills. If you can kill the other 3 ships, you'll get a cracking. There's a tall order though. Especially when that other cruiser's really far away from behind him. Oh no, Krell. But yeah, the Riga doesn't have torpedoes, so... You know, the Talon does. Yes, the torpedoes are only like 4.5 kilometers or 4 kilometers on the Talon. Sometimes, the amount of times I've come up an island and there's been a ship like right next to me. And you could just unleash some torps into his side. Oh, he didn't... Got a ricochet on that bruisey. Damn. Oh, and another close quarters expert. Oh, Krell, you sexy beast. Fantastic. Ops radar. There we go, last guy. And back to the Stone Age. Boom. 4 kills. Lovely citadels. Not massive damage, but I think Krell played very well. Very well indeed. 6,000 damage. There we are. 2,490 base XP, 4 kills. There we are, guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you didn't like it, feel free to leave a dislike and leave a comment. And I will catch you all next time. So thank you for watching, guys. Take care and fair seas.